I hope I'll be able to confide everything to you as I've never been able to confide in anyone. And I hope you will be a great source of comfort and support. Anne Frank, 12th June 1942. Warm greetings, Christnagar. Welcome to Chris School Reads, Christnagar's book reviewing channel. In today's video, I'll be reviewing The Diary of a Young Girl by Anne Frank. We all know book plays a really important role in our life. It impacts us and it lets us explore the world. But when it comes to history, it's not about understanding the theories and years. It's more about understanding what happened in the past. It's more about exploring the past. And this book played a really important role in letting us know about what happened during World War II. World War II was a very important event that happened in the past. Most of you might have heard about the Holocaust, the horror inflicted on Jewish people by Nazis. Everything that happened during that time for Dutch, Jewish people, Germans, everyone. And Anne Frank was a victim of that. Can you imagine hiding in a place for one day? It's pretty hard, right? Anne Frank and her family hid in an attic of a building for 761 days. That's just unbelievable, but somehow they did it because of the horror that has been inflicted on them. Talking about the plot of the book, The Diary of a Young Girl is a diary written by Anne Frank, and she named her diary Kitty. And this diary was found by her dad after Anne Frank died, and his name is Otto Frank. We should all thank him for finding this book and publishing it, because this helped us a lot in knowing about what happened during that time. It is more than we can all ever imagine. When Anne Frank was writing this diary, she would have never known how much this is going to help us, right? Writing a diary was something that she liked. Writing, reading was something that Anne Frank really liked. And I'm sure if nothing like this happened, Anne Frank would have been a great author. That's kind of a loss for us. There are a lot of messages being said in this book, but I would say that the most important message that is being said is that every people have the right to freedom and how much it is important for an individual to know about his or her freedom. And it is more about understanding there are no discrimination between people of creed, caste, religion and all. It's more of a historical book, but still, Anne Frank being a little girl writing a diary made it so friendly, and reading it I personally never felt like reading a historical theoretical book, because it's more of a diary entry and reading it was way more interesting. Anne Frank writes about all her emotions and mental depression that she's been going through, all about her family. Just imagine hiding in a place for more than 2 years. Her emotions were she was struggling with managing her emotions, and that is what is being discussed in this book. I really want all of you to read this book, because being a student and being a reader, I would say that this book will really help us in our studies and more of an emotional book. The book in total is 328-paged book. Comparing to most of the historical books that we study, it is like 700 or 600 pages. But this book is pretty short comparing to that, and it is more interesting. We don't get bored while reading it. That is something that's really important. At the end, it is like Anne Frank's diary ends here. It was so emotional for me to read it, because I've been with her during my reading journey, and suddenly her diary stopped. If you are a person looking forward to buying this book, you can find it in Amazon, Flipkart, everywhere that is in online, and you can buy it in DC Books and bookstores that's nearby, because this book you can find it everywhere, because that's so famous and so interesting and exciting. I would say that during that period of time, writing this diary was something that really helped Anne Frank in her life during that time. And Anne Frank, her family, her sister, everyone really helped her during that time. And this book will really let you know about the struggles people were going through at that time, more than we can ever manage to imagine. Please go check this book out, because this is really going to help you. And I would suggest it to anyone, because there is no age limit to read this book. Teenagers, toddlers, adults, everyone can go check this book out. This book is so great and amazing, and it is really going to help you. I hope that this review really helped you to know a lot about this book. Just go check it out, and please make sure that you read this book till the end, and this is going to help you. I hope all of you enjoyed this review. We'll be coming with many more reviews. Till then, bye.